Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. Today I wanted to update you on my skincare routine and get really up close and personal. I always complain about the little things on my skin that I don't really like or things I'm struggling with, and the comments are usually like, where is that? We can't see that. And that's not to say I have troublesome skin in any way, but I just feel like I want to show you my areas of concern and the types of products I'm focusing on to help with that concern. Close up, you're going to see my redness, my pores, obviously, dryness as well that I'm experiencing. And today's video does have a sponsor, and that is Make. I've talked about Make before, sponsored and unsponsored. I absolutely love them. They're a relatively new I think they're like reinvented, but a relatively new skincare brand that I'm genuinely really excited about their products. They have this really interesting take on the skincare. This like science meets natural and lab created nature. It's really interesting, and we'll get into it like another time. But they are genuinely a huge part of my skincare routine, which you're going to see today. And also a couple of new products that I've not had a long time to try, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what the results are, seeing as I absolutely love their moisturizer and cleanser. Also, whilst Make doesn't deliver to the UK yet, there will be shipping to the UK coming soon. We are on the priority list as far as shipping. And you can also get 15% off Make products using my code here, James15. So let's actually start off with the cleanser. This is the Make cleanser that I talked about before, but we'll come to more Make products in a second. The cleanser I'm actually using currently is the Sioris Day by Day Cleansing Gel. And to be honest, the Make cleanser is better, but I kind of wanted to crack this one open and see. They're very similar. But what I love about these cleansers is they're super gentle, non-stripping, non-drying. And I do feel like that is the standard for a lot of cleansers nowadays. One of my main concerns is dehydration, especially on my cheeks, and even more so on my forehead, where my skin's feeling tighter than usual and looks a lot more porous. So the Sioris cleanser is just super gentle and doesn't strip my skin of anything. Next up is exfoliation. Whenever my skin looks dehydrated and dull, it looks flaky as well. Not flaky, it just looks dry and textured. Textured is the word. And also exfoliation can add hydration back into your skin. It has moisture retaining properties, and that's where Make's new exfoliating product comes in. This is the Acid Phase Multi-AHA Exfoliating Solution. So again, this is a new product I'm trying only for the third time. This contains glycolic, malic and tartaric acid, all AHAs, which help to exfoliate the skin, removing those dead skin cells, bringing brightness back into your skin, evening out that texture. We also have salicylic acid in here as well, so it gets a bit deeper into the skin, and sodium PCA. So yeah, just evening out that skin tone, making my dehydrated, dull skin look smoother, I guess, and more awake. Speaking of that, an essence is where I love to bring brightness back into my skin, and this is the Make Micro Ferment Rice Essence. Rice, ferment, micro. All words I love in my essences, to be honest with you. Every essence I've used before really has been fermented ingredients, had rice in. And for me, essences, as you know, I've always loved essences. They've been the product for me that just takes the skincare routine that one step further. Again, bringing brightness and hydration back into your skin. We have niacinamide for me, which is a must in essences. It's actually how I discovered niacinamide, to help brighten the skin and balance out sebum production. Panthenol to help soothe and calm the skin, as well as hydrate. But this is where that science comes in that I was talking about. The Lenny ingredients, the lab engineered natural ingredients. So they have the BioRice Ferment Filtrate. Both of these are sustainably sourced, and for me, rice is an ingredient that I absolutely love. I've always found it very brightening and moisturizing for my skin, and I just love it in every step of my routine. And the word rice is an ingredient that will instantly attract me to a product. But yeah, again, I've been using this for maybe 3 weeks now, and I do go for this instead of like a toner sometimes, because it is really nicely hydrating and creamier than your usual watery essence, but it gives me an instant look of hydration that I absolutely love. When it comes to my serums, I've really just been looking for something that helps calm my skin. Redness and irritation is something I not suffer from, but constantly trying out skincare tools, putting my skin through a lot of shit basically. My skin gets quite red, and more recently I've been going with more gentle routines rather than how many actives can I use, how often can I exfoliate. I've been calming down and trying to keep calm with my skin. A serum that I'm absolutely loving, again I've been using this for about 3 weeks now, is the Centella Centella Ample Skin 1004. Someone tell me how to pronounce this properly. I can't find the comment anymore. But this is just a really lovely, calming, hydrating serum. So Centella is really known for its soothing and repairing properties, so this is something I've been using nearly every day actually, and there's still quite a lot left. I've still got like a long way to go. I'm using one of the other serums as well, but I use this in the evening just to really calm that redness. Unfortunately, this does go by the EWG standard, which is upsetting. But yes, essentially it's just Centella water with some nice hydrating ingredients in, but it's perfect for calming down that redness and soothing any irritation that I may have on my skin. Next up, this is the Dew Deliverance Trinity Serum. I love this. This is from the brand that make those reusable eye patches that I love. And this serum targets, in their words, the 3 primary skin concerns: inflammation, hyperpigmentation, and aging. Pretty much me, basically. This actually contains a cannabinoid, which I've never been 100% convinced on, but there's something about this serum that is calming and soothing and really does bring down the redness in my skin, along with the water lily extract, which again is an ingredient I'm noticing a lot of soothing and calming products, especially serums and moisturizers actually. Niacinamide again to help even out skin tone, and they say a blend of 2 studied peptides target firmness and expression lines. This is just overall such a nice serum that I do feel if I only had to have one serum for the rest of my life, it'll probably be that, because it does target a lot of the main skincare concerns that I often usually have 3 separate serums for. Get this when you can if it's in stock, because it's always sold out. This is actually my 2nd bottle. I managed to get my hands on another one, but I love it. It's again just really been helping with the overall redness on my skin, especially on those weeks that I've really put my skin through a lot. Moisturizer, look, this isn't part of the sponsored deal, but I use this Make moisturizer every single day. I've emptied one here, and this sounds really shameful, but I said this before, but this is the first brand that I've actually been like, can I have some more? Because I absolutely love this moisturizer. This is the Succulent Skin Gel Cream Serum Weight Moisturizer. Again, I'm not overly thrilled by the word serum being thrown around on everything, but this is a perfect description of the texture of the moisturizer. It's not lightweight, but it's not heavy. It's serum weight. Do you know what I mean? It's really that in-between weight, and it feels like a product that you use in that in-between stage. Yet it's nicely moisturizing. Your skin feels hydrated, feels protected without feeling greasy, but not being a gel moisturizer that sinks in instantly to the skin. One of the key ingredients in this is aloe vera. I love aloe vera for my oily skin. Again, it's calming, it's soothing, it's moisturizing. Hydrating, sorry. We have glycerin, which is hydrating too, and again, niacinamide. It's moisturizing, it's plumping, it's soothing, it's hydrating, it's not greasy. It's enough for me to use in the morning without being greasy throughout the day, and in the evening, and I can still wake up with dewy, plump skin. Again, not because I'm being sponsored by the brand, this isn't part of the sponsored deal of this video. This is one of the best moisturizers I've ever used, and I will say that again in a non-sponsored video by this brand. I don't know if I've made that clear enough. I genuinely love this. I've actually got an empties video coming up, and I don't think I've ever done a proper empties because I never fully finish products, but I've got about 4 or 5 products, including this one, that I just, raced through, to be honest with you. And I just love the packaging. Pump packaging moisturizers, I think, is the way to go. And finally, we have the Make Serum Balms for my lips. My lips are very dry recently, and I'm not sure why, because I take really good care of them. But I love a good lip tint, right? I don't know if you ever seen videos, but I will often do like a lip tint in the middle of my lips, and it kind of gives this like gradient lip, bleeding lip, but natural effect. I've got a whole shelf of lip tints up there that I might show you one day. But what I love about these is that they are skincare first. They look like lip glosses, to be honest with you. When I got these, I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to like these because they might be a bit too pigmented to put all over my lips, but they're not. They are incredibly sheer. Even the darkest color, it's like, is there even anything on my lips? It gives you that very natural tint of color. Unlike a lip gloss, they're not sticky. They don't feel like just a layer sitting on your lips. They're very nourishing. You get this really nice, long-lasting look of moisture to your lips. On their website, they say they're formulated with natural lip volumizing ingredients derived from biomolecules extracted from pomegranate flowers. And it's not like a lip plumper. You don't put it on, it starts stinging, but your lips do feel cushiony and plump, and they look healthy. We've got avocado oil as one of the main moisturizing ingredients. We have sodium hyaluronate to hydrate, and then again, their lab engineered naturals ingredients include the biomolecules extracted from pomegranate flowers and biomimetic jojoba wax, which is plant derived to help hydrate your lips. I don't know, I just love this. I love all the colors. I haven't opened all of them yet, but that sat by my bed, that color. Again, you know, I'm not going to bed with lipstick on. It's incredibly sheer, and I really, really, really like these. And there's like a red one there as well. But yeah, that's my routine. All caring, soothing, calming. The strongest thing I use is this exfoliant, and I do find this very, very gentle as well. But remember, if you like the look of any of these Make products, you can use my discount code JAMES15 for 15% off. All the products will, of course, be listed in the description box down below. You can watch some more skincare routines here, some general light entertainment here, and I'll see you over there.